No, no, no. I'm not saying the database is the same version. Database version can be same. On the same OS generally we do. Yes. Now if you can see here, the upgrade has started. As of now, it's a 0%. Are you able to see? Because which we are running, that time they will read from the your process, the cron tab, the ORA tab, those all the things. So that's why now you can see the upgrade has 0% as of now. Of course, it will take the time, as I told. So wait accordingly, and then we can see once little bit it will in go and update. So internally they are capturing it, and most of the case, if you have done the analyze, it's success. So 99.9% it should be success. And that's why always I recommend there's a different way people are doing, so you can use accordingly. So as of now, till it is upgraded to 6%, the detail you can able to see. So what it is doing, the log base, if you want to monitor. So once it is going to be restored that time again, it will change it. It's an automation script. It is. Yeah, Amit.
If it is creating a restore point and after the upgrade it is directly changing the compatible parameter, then the restore point will be invalid.
Erased.
Right?
Erased. Of course, what happened after the upgrade, they will do it, not between the upgrade.
So when the upgrade is completed, the compatible is not changed.
After upgrade, restore the old data is not there, na. So what is the meaning of that restore point? Once database is upgraded, is there old restore point will valid? The control file whenever you are changing, will the your restore point will work?
Yes, it will work.
So
Unless you don't, that is from the upgrade work, right? So like that is from a recovery scenario.
yes. So but here, if you remember, when manually what we are doing, we are changing the parameter. Am I correct? After the upgrade, what we are doing?
Yeah, we are manually changing the compatible value.
Yeah, so updating the initializing parameters, and then we are changing the compatible parameters, those all the thing manually. Am I correct? So the same way it do once it is done, but between that it won't do. So no need to enable the flashback database if you are using the version call 11.2 or those cases. But yes, it is internally it will create a restore point, like we are putting like the guarantee flashback database, similar like that. It is creating it, and then once upgrade is completed, then they will change that one as well. So it's auto upgrade utility. So on successful only.
Rollback on upgrade.
Roll back on upgrade, that I need to check. Because for auto upgrade, I have not done any rollback. Okay, so I cannot comment onto that. Yes. So make sure when you are doing for the CDB architectures, so you always have to keep into the your DB node, then target CDB, what you are putting, and accordingly you can able to do. Yeah, no problem. Yes, we are going to discuss that. So as of now, if you can see, 21% upgrade has done. Multi database upgrade you are doing, then you need to perform those as well. Let me go for my status job checked in the details so you can get the idea what it is doing as of now. So it's upgrading. So 21% has upgraded. So now we have 39%. Let's see. Location for what? This is the log file location you can see. This is the log base. The status information you can see from here. Whatever the location you have given into that, over there it will go. If you want, open the new window and then you can able to see it. No job ID, if you can see it's a continue the same. Job ID will not change. Let's see. From the beginning it is a 104 only now. If I can scroll, you can get the idea. Job ID, if you can see, yes. No, job ID is not changing. If that's why I'm scrolling it, so you can get the idea. Since beginning it was the analyzed time it was the 103, but once we have deployed it, it came with the job ID 104. Getting the job ID, since beginning it was 104. Still it is a 104 only. Yes, if you have a multiple database, so for each database, there will be a separate job ID will be created. Yes, we can. That is for log, we can able to do it. Like you have a logs from there, you can able to, sorry, let me go for there. And here, if you can see, you can able to see from there what's happening, what it is doing, those all, and what task. So whichever has done, captured it, done, creation, done, entire log you can able to monitor. Like what it is doing, you can see here. Getting it? So it's automation, what we were doing manually that. But it's more and more. So instead of that, I always prefer to look into this way. So now it's 41%. And once finally it is done, then also it will show you the logs. From there also you can able to read what time, if any eraser or something. So you can see the error details. If there is any error or something, that will be also. See, the auto upgrade, once the signal has gone, it won't. Only we won't able to see exit is not a good practice, because whenever the upgrade is happening, if any bugs, any issues will come, that we have to take care. Otherwise, again, you have to restart that. If some error is showing here, so immediately we can able to resolve it. But yes, no hop, if the background it is running, then you can able to exit it. As a DBA, we always prefer the no hop. Am I correct? Go to cafeteria, enjoy those days. You all are missing or not? It's going on. It's yeah, upgrade will continue. Yes. Because once, see, this is what, that's just a response file. Response file you called, the response file has given the signal to that. Now it's in already in the started. Only the thing is that you can't able to monitor like from the this upgrade utility. From here you won't able to come back. Then you are fully dependent on logs. What's going on, you can monitor from the log itself. So now 49% completed. So why not we can take the tea break, and meanwhile it is continue. I'm monitoring it. Screen will be the, I'm not disconnecting. What do you suggest, guys? So meanwhile we can take the tea break, and then we will continue once it is upgrade completed. So is it okay? We will back at 11:30. Guys, thank you. Girls are silent. Jayanti, Jasmine, Reti. Are you getting the point for upgrade? Thank you. Okay, so then we'll back 11:30. Meanwhile, I can monitor it. And if anything required, if any error will come, so I will for you all to back, and then will resolve together. Okay, take your tea break. We'll back 11:30. Now you can see the status which was started. So now we have reached almost 91%. We'll take a couple of more minutes before we complete it. So let me see the status. So I'm setting the status of my job. %94 completed. So now you can see upgrade has completed, and now they are just restarting my database. So let me see status for my job. So as of now, they are just performing process check. Now they are generating the report. So it's doing the post fixed task. Now if you can see, it's in the final stage. Post UTLRP has done, and they are updating the data dictionary. So this is the status currently. So now we are in the final stage. If you can see, we are in the final stage. So here I'm just saying. So now you can notice the post upgrade has done, data dictionary update done, and the timestamp mismatch is also done. So I hope you all are able to see my screen. Yeah, just give me 1 minute. So it's not done yet. It's loading the database information. So just wait for the couple of minutes. So now you can see the upgrade has completed. And once upgrade completed, we can able to check the summary either from the HTML file or from the log file. So we prefer to go for the log file. Let me check. Here you will get all the idea about your upgrade, what happened. So let me go for that. So this was our upgrade. It's completed at this time against which job ID? So job ID 104. So and then you can see which version before upgrade. It was 12.2. Version upgrade after that 19.3. So status is success. The time frame. So please drop the following GRP after upgrade. So pre-upgrade has success. And then for each you can see how much time they have consumed. Pre-check success. So they have checked in the 1 minute and the log is kept over there. If like they invalidate something, so they are fixing it as well. So here pre-fix up, they have taken approximately 4 minutes and 14 seconds. The drain they have completed within the 27 seconds. And this is the major task they have taken for DB upgrade, which has taken approximately 47 minutes. So 46 minutes and 40 seconds. So depend on database. This can be the vary, the post check, the result, it's a success. Then after post check, the post picks up, this is also success. Then post upgrade stage, this is also success. And the post picks up, if you can see, they have taken the approximately 11 minutes to update the repository, data dictionary, those are the things. So then post upgrade 41 seconds, and then system op details. So they have not taken the time here. So immediately they did it. So that's about the overall. And this summary is kept onto this location upgrade summary. I hope you all have understood the concept, how the upgrade, you have seen how the upgrade is happening. Let me see this log. So what are the components they have upgraded that you can see here. So Oracle database release, which database they have upgraded, the MyDB, the component. So they have upgraded almost all the component. Oracle server upgraded to 19.3, Java virtual machine they have upgraded 19.3, and how much time they have taken for which task, that you can see. The database package, analytics, securities, database vault, text, workspace. Of course, we are not using the rack in this demo, so you can see here they have not taken the time. Then those all the other tasks. If you can see the data patch, we have taken approximately 4 minutes, and the post upgrade this. So the total time has taken approximately 43 minutes and 28 seconds to complete this upgrade. Analyzing all time zone, because we have enabled, so that is also, so which time zone version we are using, that is also updated, and the zone version 32. So this about my upgrade. Of course, before saying to the customer, okay, your upgrade is done, always check the environment. So what was my database name? MyDB. Let me check it. Sorry. Plus. So I'm using my laptop. It's fast compared to the VirtualBox. And then here, just we are checking the database status. Name, open underscore mode from VDollar. Database. So my database into read and write mode. Not only that, you can able to check the your comparative version and other things. So let me check this. Instead of writing, let me copy the my. So it is in open read and write mode, and which version? 19. And database is open. Not only that, always make sure, as you asked, check the parameter. If any need to be adjusted, that you can see. Let me see the compatibility. So this is the my compatibility version. If you can see, still it is the older one. And once you are complete, sure, then you can able to convert it. So that's about this upgrade. Close it. I hope you all have understood the concept. Thank you.